Blue Kid 1 and 2 were popular platforming indie titles released between 2011 and 2014 for Android and iOS, and they both received exclusive versions for Ouya and PlayJam Gamestick. Blue Kid was created by Winterworks GmbH, an independent gaming and software company out of Germany. Blue Kid got its first console released on PlayJam Gamestick back in 2014, with Blue Kid 2 getting released around the same time for Ouya. For those unfamiliar, Gamestick was a portable micro-gaming console released in the UK and US territories under the company PlayJam, and was considered a competitor to the ill-fated Ouya, raising a surprising $647,000 on their Kickstarter campaign and releasing officially around late 2013 and early 2014. Gamestick featured a variety of accessories, like the dock, that would offer expanded storage, USB support for specific peripherals, a place to charge your controllers, and a wide variety of controller colors. Backers would get the Kickstarter black and green controllers as a perk, and other options included traditional eggshell white, solid black, red, blue, and even pink for the ladies. Although both platforms shared many similarities in games of the sort, Gamestick made sure that the titles featured on their storefront contained exclusive materials, with games like The Button Affair and Sella the Space Pirate being Android exclusives at the time, and Blue Kid 1 featuring an exclusive feature, controller support. By this time, Blue Kid had already been released on mobile and needed to be consoleized to fit the requirements for PlayJam. PlayJam would discontinue and shut down the storefront for Gamestick users in early 2017, leaving consumers with brick devices if they had never activated them before. However, PlayJam did provide Tofu Media as a way to turn all Gamestick devices into open-source devices where people could continue to sideload games and enjoy their previously purchased games, provided that the user stayed logged into their user profiles. PlayJam had also released another console during the release of the Gamestick known as Flare Play, and it focused heavily on cloud-based gaming for children as a competitor to the once-forgotten OnLive cloud gaming console released in 2012. Flare Play would cycle through 50 free games and offer access to hundreds of other quality-based games like the LEGO franchise, Batman, Hot Wheels, Disney's Brave, and Cars. However, sales for the product were so underwhelming that after only 8 months of activity, it was discontinued and servers were shut down effective immediately. Parents were obligated to sign up for a 9-month premium in order to use its services. Flare Play never made it past its first cycle of subscriptions and would be ultimately forgotten. Nonetheless, Blue Kid 1 saw its release on Gamestick and would suffer much like many other games featured on the service. It would see limited sales but would continue on into infamy on the Ouya storefront under the title Blue Kid 2. The goal of Blue Kid 1 is simple. Your girlfriend, Pink Kid, has been kidnapped and now you must survive a gauntlet of monsters in order to save her in this pixel art platform style as enemies spawn and make it their goal to stop you in their tracks. With very simple mechanics and a large roster of levels and monsters, there's all kinds of things to see in Blue Kid 1. Blue Kid 1 was discontinued from Google Play in 2016 and hasn't seen a re-release since, making this game incredibly obscure. But you can still find its APK floating around online. In fact, because this is the only way to play the game today, gameplay footage is being recorded on my cell phone using a button mapper and a matching Gamestick controller. Blue Kid 2 would change the game up significantly, turning a simple platformer into a vastly detailed platformer that rivaled the likes of Super Mario. In fact, taking several inspirations from Super Mario as well, like the captured girlfriend, platforming and swimming techniques, supercharged star and flower powers, and more. Blue Kid 2 would see releases elsewhere and would thankfully not fall into obscurity, seeing a release on Nintendo Switch after the death of the Ouya and finding a home on Steam as well. Now, in 2023, Blue Kid will make a return as an instant indie classic with its re-release on the ATARI VCS. It is currently unknown if both versions will see release. It's unlikely to see a release of Blue Kid 1, as the original Android version with controller support was lost to the Gamestick. Android and Linux tend to go hand in hand and would translate well on the ATARI VCS in my personal opinion. But Blue Kid, whether it be 1 or 2 or both, will see a release on the ATARI VCS. Lastly, a new version of Blue Kid is in production titled Super Blue Kid Adventure, which undoubtedly pays homage to its inspiration. Blue Kid 3's release date has yet to be announced to the public and has been stuck in development hell since early 2021. It will feature new content, updated pixel art, and new mechanics that will ultimately evolve the way people see the franchise. What did you guys think of Blue Kid? Did you have the chance to play this on the Ouya or the Gamestick when it released? Do you look forward to seeing it come to the ATARI VCS? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, leave a like and subscribe, as the only way that I can continue to make better content and grow is to have your support. I've been Kazdan Arazan with Crash Productions, signing off. Thank you for watching.